Today, we're going to dive into the top 5 antioxidants that can improve your health and how you test your patient's levels. So, antioxidants have gained popularity due to their anti-aging and anti-inflammatory properties. One of the things that we talk about so often is how we can cut out all of the inflammatory triggers, but what if we focused on how we can reduce oxidative stress in our body? So we are going to explore the role of antioxidants in the body, the top 5 antioxidants for health, how cooking and supplementation can impact antioxidant levels, and of course, functional medicine lab testing for antioxidants. So what are antioxidants? They are compounds that are going to protect us from free radical damage. This free radical damage can happen from so many different things that can cause oxidative stress, which is linked to chronic disease, everything from cancer to heart disease, and so many of our complex chronic health conditions. Some sources of free radicals could include metabolic processes, pollution, smoking, medications, the toxic substances that we're exposed to in our cleaning chemicals, and on our food, unfortunately. So what is the role of antioxidants in the body? So essentially, they're going to, as I mentioned, protect our cells from oxidative stress. They reduce DNA, protein, and lipid damage that contribute to aging and disease. So as we are in a world of anti-aging, I like to think of it as aging gracefully, we can really think about how to optimize this. They're going to support immune function by enhancing immune cell activity and minimizing oxidative stress. They're going to help to reduce inflammation by reducing free radicals and lowering pro-inflammatory molecules. They can promote cardiovascular health by preventing LDL cholesterol oxidation, reducing plaque buildup, and improving circulation. It can also help to maintain skin health by shielding against UV damage, minimizing wrinkles, and promoting elasticity, something that in the skincare world is not often discussed and could have a huge benefit. Enhancing cognitive function and helping protect us against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's by reducing oxidative damage to the brain. So many amazing roles. What are the top 5 antioxidants? Glutathione, CoQ10, vitamin E, vitamin C, and selenium. So we're going to dive into those. So glutathione, as many of you know as practitioners, is known as the master antioxidant that is naturally produced in the liver, and it's essential for detoxification and immune function. It's going to help with reducing lung inflammation, and it can even increase the surfactant production for healthier airways, which is really powerful as so many people suffer from breathing and airway conditions. It aids in liver detox by making toxins more water soluble, so moving them from phase 1 to phase 2, ultimately for elimination. They play a key role in cellular repair and slowing the aging process. They're found in spinach, in red peppers, asparagus, supplements such as NAC and acetylcysteine, and these can all, because that's a precursor for glutathione, all of these can boost glutathione levels. Now, CoQ10, it's found in every cell. It protects cell membranes from oxidative stress and aging effects. It is essential for ATP, so our energy production. It fuels our heart and our brain cells. It helps regenerate vitamin E, which is, of course, another antioxidant, so strengthening the antioxidant defense. And clinical studies support its use for heart disease, for migraines, and chronic fatigue. This is something I use very frequently in my practice for mitochondrial dysfunction. And half of CoQ10 is obtained through the diet, so the best sources can include meat, salmon, sardines, pork, and chicken. And it could also be used as a supplementation. It's also something that is very important to supplement with if you are taking a statin, because statins are known to deplete CoQ10. CoQ10 also declines with age, so making supplementation very beneficial for most people. And if we're also thinking of mitochondrial dysfunction in general with chronic fatigue, chronic pain, neurological issues, any of those, this is a really, really powerful supplement or focus on nutrients. Vitamin E, so it's a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects cells against oxidative damage. It's important to recognize that it is a fat-soluble vitamin or antioxidant because we do need to make sure that we are absorbing our food, digesting and absorbing our food properly So that's where we're thinking of the gut microbiome there. It prevents cholesterol oxidation. It reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke. It can support immune function by enhancing T cell communication and reducing inflammation. It improves skin health by preventing UV damage and supporting cell regeneration. It may reduce risk of respiratory and allergic diseases like asthma, and it is found in wheat germ, sunflower seeds, almond, hazelnuts, peanuts, and some vegetable oils. So this is something that we do want to be a little bit more cautious of with supplementation because it is a fat-soluble vitamin. Vitamin C, water-soluble vitamin. Humans must obtain it through the diet. It neutralizes free radicals inside the cells and outside the cells. It works synergistically with glutathione and vitamin E to enhance the antioxidant effects once again. It aids in collagen production, so it can help with improving skin elasticity. So this is where it's really important to pair collagen intake with vitamin C. And it can also assist with wound healing. And it supports immune health, reduces severity and duration of colds. So that's why you'll see so many things on the market that are going to boost vitamin C levels. So as soon as you start to recognize that you're getting sick. But it is found in so many wonderful foods, such as citrus foods, red peppers, kiwi, green peppers, broccoli, strawberries, so much more. So many wonderful things. And then there's selenium. So it's an essential trace mineral that is required for the function of over 24 selenoproteins. It's going to support thyroid metabolism. So this is a really important aspect of it, and it reduces inflammation. It's an integral part to glutathione peroxidases, so it boosts the antioxidant defense and detoxification. Plays a critical role in sperm production and male fertility, and it enhances immune function and may lower cancer risk. The great thing about selenium, I find, is that only one Brazil nut per day can give you 100% of the daily value of selenium. We can also find it in tuna, halibut, sardines, and ham. So just one Brazil nut a day can suffice. So what are the recommended daily antioxidant intakes? So it's going to be measured in millimoles Trolox equivalents. So the ideal intake of total daily antioxidants should be 11.5 millimoles TE for a 2,500 calorie diet. So obviously this is going to be general recommendations. This could vary significantly with your specific intake. So just to give you an idea, some of the best antioxidant foods: dark chocolate, that will make a lot of people happy, 15 millimoles TE per 3.5 ounces, pecans, 10.6 millimoles, blueberries, 9.2. So that's why we always hear the term superfood about blueberries, strawberries, 5.4, and artichokes, 4.7. And there are a lot of other wonderful foods, but these are some of the better sources. So how does cooking affect antioxidant levels? Cooking methods are going to impact this very differently. So frying is going to reduce antioxidants. The other thing about frying or high heat cooking, unfortunately, is that we are contributing to advanced glycolytic end products. So this can contribute to inflammation. So it is something that we want to limit. Boiling and steaming, however, can actually increase antioxidants in some foods. And are the antioxidant supplements safe? So the benefits depend on the proper dosage. So this is where working with a practitioner can be really valuable to make sure that it's the right supplement for you. You're taking it for the recommended dosage and amount of time. High doses can be harmful. So beta carotene in smokers, vitamin E can increase prostate risk. So I really highly recommend working with a practitioner to ensure you're taking the right things for you. And how do we test for antioxidant levels? The first test we can use is a DNA oxidative damage test, which is 8-hydroxy-D-deguanosine, which is going to be the 8-OH-DG test. So this is going to measure the oxidative stress impact on DNA. Essentially, it is a biomarker of DNA damage and oxidative stress. Elevated levels are associated with a number of health conditions, from cancer to cardiovascular disease to neurodegenerative disease, to even things like high cortisol, breast cancer, and so on. Then we can also use a redox antioxidant test. This is something by Cell Science Systems. So this can evaluate the body's response to over 40 different antioxidants. And we can also use a micronutrient test, something on the lines of NutrEval, which can be extremely valuable in assessing vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant levels. So in summary, antioxidants play a crucial role in overall health. Consuming antioxidant-rich foods can improve overall well-being and also improve the aging process. Functional medicine lab tests can help determine personal antioxidant needs. And of course, proper intake and balance are key to optimizing the benefits. And my biggest take home is that in a world where we sometimes really can get a little overboard about trying to reduce all of the inflammatory triggers that we're exposed to, I think that if we focused more on how we can manage oxidative stress, it will shift our nervous system state. It will shift the way that we eat, what we eat, how we eat, and it will also really play a huge role in our overall health. Not that we don't need to be concerned about those other things, but we can take ownership over our health and well-being, and this is just one of those ways. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this on root cause medicine.
If you're a practitioner who orders lab tests, we have the perfect solution for you. RootValve.com offers hundreds of lab tests from over 30 different lab companies, like Genova, Mosaic, Dutch, and more. Head on over to RootValve.com to sign up for free today.